Hello everyone, welcome back to a Throne of Eldraine draft, just me this time. Apparently, I don't know, I'm always so far behind on releasing these videos. By the time you're watching this, Throne of Eldraine is definitely over, in terms of whether you can play it. For me, apparently it's going out like in a day and a half, so I might get some more of these in or I might not. But getting in 3, kind of nice. That's good enough. Come on, sit down, buddy. And if they don't hit OK, it like resets the whole dang draft queue, right? Okay, well if that happens, I'll just pause and cut to when we actually join a real draft. Come on, just take this guy's gold. It hasn't canceled. How does this work? Okay. BRB. We're in. What do we have? Witch's Vengeance. 3 mana. Oh. It's kind of an okay board clear. Like, it's awkward to use, but it might work. Foulmire Knight. Okay, it's a 1/1 Death Touch that draws a card. Pretty cool. I remember this guy. He's so hard to kill in the food deck. Rimrock Knight is good, but I'm not going to first pick it. I think it's got to be one of these first 3, and they're all pretty reasonable. I'm not going to take Witch's Vengeance. I think it's just, I don't know. It's sort of hard to go wrong with this. I mean, it's a 1-mana 1/1 that for 3 mana draws a card, so it's not free, right? But it is sort of a 4-mana 1/1 Death Touch that draws a card, but it's more flexible than that. I think I'll take it. Deathless Knight, a little bit more committal, right? It really, you only get to play it if you're mainly black or mainly green or both. Foulmire Knight you could play if you had some black in your deck. Oh man, Giant Opportunity. What a funny one. Trail of Crumbs. That's a solid value card. Eye Collector. Is this good? I don't know. What is this again? 1-mana 1/1? No, not really. I mean, it's a 1-mana 1/1 flyer that like does some stuff. We could also take one of these lands, or Trapped in the Tower, or Opt. I don't know. I think I'll take Trail of Crumbs. It's a really big payoff card if you can like get the food thing going. And who knows? Maybe that Deathless Knight is going to come back around, and we can play the Golgari food deck. Could happen. Probably not, but Trail of Crumbs number 2. That's getting exciting. Lost Legion, fine. Cauldron, fine. A lot of green here. None of it's that exciting. The puppet is like terrible, right? It's like a commander card or something? No. There's something like this. There's some kind of puppet that's a commander card, but it's not this one. Spectre's Shriek. That seems bad. 5 mana 4/5? Okay, that's already like playable, and then it has this other effect. Isn't there some like cat synergy? It's like played in some cat synergy deck and constructed or something? I don't know. Oh, Outmuscle is removal? 4 mana removal? I think I'll take that over the 5 mana 4/5. Right, that's terrible. It's okay. What are you, Curious Pear? That's fine. Yeah, give me more food, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably I'm probably overdoing it on like picking up green cards. If I had that Deathless Knight, this would be looking a lot better. It still is, I think, totally playable. Ooh, Ginger Brute's kind of funny. 6 mana for 3 1/1s that eventually turn into 3 foods. I like Ginger Brute. I don't think I'm supposed to like it. I don't really believe Flutterfox makes any sense for us. What is this? It's a monkey's paw. You can search for a card, then shuffle. Oh, and then they get it. I see. So I make a wish, then they make a wish, then I make a wish, then it's gone. Okay, well, I'll take the land that makes food. I mean, we're still kind of waiting to see what our second color is, I guess. But we've got a decent little package of green cards here. I'd like my other color to be black because those are the food colors. And I have one black card, but that's not that big a deal. Now, does one of these care about me gaining life or something? No, that was a card I didn't draft, right? Okay. I think. It cares about me sacrificing food, sure. Is any of this any good? Forever Young's not bad, actually. This is a 6 mana big dude. I mean, it's not so bad. But I think I want a Forever Young. I'm not taking a Witch's Cottage, really, I think. Okay, so the Deathless Knight, unsurprisingly, did not wheel. What is this? It's a 1 mana little dork. Tempting Witch. Okay, yeah. That's food stuff. Food shenanigans. I'll take it. Gingerbread Cabin looks pretty good. This 1 mana thing kind of stinks. Oh, Cauldron's all right. Okay, so what are the... I mean, I might actually just take Red Cap Raiders. Feels... Well, I don't know. These are both pretty bad. I believe. So... So it's... Okay. Once Upon a Time. I think you are supposed to take that. Order of Midnight. 2 mana, 2/2 flyer that can't block. It's also a 2 mana pick something up from the graveyard effect. Locthwain Paladin. It's like a menace dude. Another one of these. Curious Pair? I don't think you take that over Once Upon a Time, do you? No. It makes food, but like we can't win the game with just food. Or can we? 3 Trail of Crumbs. I mean, that's honestly so much card draw. I kind of love it. Ayara? Okay, yeah, sure. What else? Beanstalk Giant. Or no, that's not Beanstalk Giant. Tal is a Beanstalk. The Tempting Witch is okay, but I think we take the Ayara, right? I mean... it cares about specifically black creatures, but it drains the opponent. I don't know. I think I might actually just want more food stuff. Sir Farron, double green. He likes to attack and pumps other creatures. I think we take the out muscle again. Not that I have any big creatures. Didn't I take something big at some point? No, there was one of those 6/5s, and I said, oh, take another of those? When I saw the second one, but I guess I didn't even take the first, huh? I mean, maybe I need the Garenbrig Paladin more. I don't have anything for out muscle to really do, right? I think I need some kind of bigger creatures. My whole deck like doesn't have any creatures. Out muscle is good, but I'll just... I don't know. Maybe I was wrong on that. Covetous Urge, no. What are you? Yes, this is that guy I said I already had one of, but I didn't. Now, maybe if I could trade this for out muscle, I would. Barrow Witches. Do I own any knights? 2. Okay. It's fine, probably. One of them is that guy I just picked up, isn't it? The Garenbrig Paladin. Who else is it? The Foulmire Knight. Okay. Lash of Thorns, decent trick. Oh, Smitten Swordmaster is pretty good. Witch's Cottage? No, just give me a Swordmaster. Oh, we get another chance at a Witch's Vengeance, huh? Insatiable Appetite is a huge combat trick. Sure. Because we should have food pretty much all the time. Locthwain Paladin... Or another Curious Pair? More food? I think I like the Curious Pair. Lost Legion is fine. Ayara Wield. Okay, I guess I'll take it. Belle of the Brawl. I love that card name, by the way. We've picked up quite a bit of black, right? So Ayara is starting to look better than when we mostly had green. Oh, Tall as a Beanstalk. I just don't like aura buffs. This card's okay. Maybe I'll play it. There's a Sir Farron. There's more Memory Theft. Another Garenbrig Paladin. Well, if we made him Tall as a Beanstalk, that would be kind of cool, I guess. But it's just nice to have a 2-drop that does something. Most of my 2-mana spells just make a 1/3 or draw. Yeah, I think I have enough big creatures. Give me this guy. Reaper of Night. No, Fierce Witchstalker's way better. Could take this Carver. Do I want that? Nah, it's okay. No Revenge of Ravens for us, by the way. Curious Pair number 3. Nothing else in this whole pack, so... I mean, I'm not taking the Headhunter or the Weapon Rack. Witch's Cottage looks good. Anything else here good? Trail of Crumbs number 4 is probably overdoing it when I could just take a land. I already have plenty of spells. Mana ramp? Pretty happy with that. I mean, it's 3 mana to ramp. But I don't have that many adventures. I have some. This could be a 2-mana beater of sorts. But I have so much card draw that I think I want ramp, right? Even if it's pretty expensive. Curious Pair number 4. Wolf's Quarry for a big thing? I don't know. It's got to be better than 4th Curious Pair, right? I don't know. I have 3 Trails of Crumbs. I think I'll take another pair. We didn't exactly hit like a super compelling reason to play all this food. It's basically just card draw, but that's not bad. I think I can build... I also have 2 witches, right? I mean, I could kill people. I can do something with this, I think. I'm not sure how good it's going to be. Eight black cards. How many of that is creatures? I can't do a sort right now, but it's mostly creatures, right? Ayara is triple black. That's sort of hard to cast. Maybe I'm not supposed to run her. Definitely taking Witch number 3. I mean, with Curious Pair and Witch, We can just start lobbing food at their face. And Trail of Crumbs. Kill the opponent without ever attacking? Question mark? Probably not. I don't think I'm going to need Forever Young, really. I don't know. I don't want any of this. Carver might be playable. Probably not going to. Oh, it's nice to have it offered, though. So, what is this? Food? Aggro? Not really. I don't know. Okay, so how many black creatures do we have? No, oh, that's in my sideboard. In my deck, please. I don't think AR is very good, actually. God, it has to sort again when I do this. How many knights do I have? There's a couple. But I wonder if Smitten Swordmaster should go. It's a 2-mana 2/1 lifelinker, which is fine. It has this drain effect that'll sometimes do something, but also sometimes not do much of anything, or potentially actually nothing. Curve-wise, I have a lot on 2 with all the Trail of Crumbs and Curious Pair. Forever Young, I do not need. That is not a good card in here. Garenbrig Squire. What do I have that's an adventure? Is that something you can look at? Adventure? Maybe I can just search for adventure and it'll be right, but it should be in the rules text, right? No. Okay. So actually quite a bit, including Curious Pair. So, I mean, this is not so bad. But I have a lot going on in my 2 slot, so if I'm cutting something, maybe this should be one of them. So I'm not really, like, beating the opponent down, really, right? Like, I'm trying to draw into I don't know, playing big creatures somehow? Like, Carvers and Tree Folk, I guess, are my finishers, unless the Witches are my finishers. Which they could be. Lost Legion is like one of the only good creatures in my whole stupid deck. How good is Sir Farron? I have a few things that increase its power, but not very many. I didn't end up... Oh, no, I did get 1 out muscle. Okay. That's good. But that's, like, my only removal? Is that right? Jeez. Okay. We're going to have to... No, I have a Cauldron as well. We're going to have to remove their face, I guess, with the Witches, then. Maybe this Paladin is not so great. It doesn't have an adventure, but it is a 5/5. 5-mana 5/5 that can't be blocked by small things. Maybe Insatiable Appetite. It's kind of expensive for a combat trick. It does do a lot, but I don't actually have like a zillion creatures that are worth using it on. Let's see. Trail of Crumbs. This is the one that's just an enchantment. Curious Pair. Everything that's an adventure is a creature, right? Like, this is a creature card. Obviously, you can see that it says that in the type line. I'm not questioning that. I'm just like, all the adventures that exist are creatures, and then they are in either instant or sorcery in their adventure type. Oh, adventures in the type line. Maybe if I search for type adventure, would that show it to me? It doesn't matter. I know I could just search for adventure, but now I'm like curious about how this. Yes, okay. So it's like a split card, but the split is just shown in the bottom left, and you're only authorized to cast it from, well, when you cast it. Anyway. I don't think we cut a land. Barrow Witches can go. I don't have any knights I need to get back, really. Is it a tree knight? No, a giant knight. Okay. This is the tree druid, sure. So I like that there's a few top-end big dudes. I think 6 of them is probably too many, right? That's got to be wrong. Let's just cut the carvers. They have adventures, but... Oh, you know what? Put 1 carver back and get rid of this guy, maybe? I like him even less. And the curve looks a little more reasonable now, right? Mostly creatures, solid curve, and then, like, a bunch of food to dig for the stuff that's going to kill them. And look at that. It's a green-black card as the art for this draft format. That's Savvy Hunter, I think. Not in our deck, but another... It's like a green, black, and 1 for a 3/3 when it attacks or blocks make a food, I think. EDH General. Oh man, we're facing a commander expert here. Get ready to meet a limited player. Huh. I mean, I have Once Upon a Time in hand, right? Yeah, this is good enough. Yeah, this is great. I can spend 3 mana on turn 1. I don't need any more swamps. I was kind of hoping to hit a forest, but okay, I'll take a Curious Pair. Once upon a time, there were a Curious Pair, and there was a Gingerbread Brute also, for no clear reason. I'll make the food, I guess, since I have a Witch coming up, rather than just getting a 1/3 that doesn't really do much. Oh, okay. Red hasty aggro stuff. Got it. Well, maybe we'll be racing? I don't know. I have a 4/4. That's pretty cool. But each of these represents 3 damage to their face if I can get enough Witch activations. I assume I'm going to start taking some damage. They're going to plop down a, I don't know, 7 dwarves or something. Swing at me with a 3/2. Or rage quit? 0 timeouts, dude. You gotta move. Okay, I'll take it. Maybe they did rage quit. Okay, they're back. They skipped turn 3, but they're going to play it out. Maybe they didn't have anything to do on turn 3, and this was on purpose. I was kind of hoping to draw some spells at some point this game. That's 6. I could hold the witch back and sack a food and do 2 more net, but I would also be spending a food. I'd rather just get the 1 real damage and keep all 9 of this in reserve. 12, actually, because of the Ginger Brute. I think we've got this one in the bag, but we'll see. You can't attack, surely. Okay. These draws. Full swing, I think. Maybe I hold the witch back? I could just swing with this. This is not a good block for them. If I swing with more, I get in a little damage, but they get to kill one of these. It's not, doesn't seem worth it. Was it red, by the way? Yes. Okay, number 2, but right now you're about to start eating poison apples, I'm afraid. Oh, you're dead. Okay, GG. That attack was not great. Maybe they didn't realize the witch had that ability. I cleverly concealed it until the turn it was lethal. Let's go check my dailies. As always, I forgot to after drafting. Not doing this. Alright, missed out on 6 or 7 of my lands towards that quest, sadly, by not re-rolling earlier. Once Upon a Time? No Once Upon a Time. Well, I don't know. I mean, I have a Ginger Brute. I guess that's enough. I mean, and the Acolyte ramps into this. They obviously don't want to trade their Death Toucher with a 1/1, so it seems pretty safe. Ooh, Curious Pair. Oh, it's a Golgari mirror. How nice. Okay, yeah, witch me up. Okay, good, good. I could use this to make blue or something and then spend the blue on the Acolyte, but why? Nice. Oh, it's adamant. That's true. That's actually a huge improvement against their 4-2. Ooh, it's pie time. And I don't have anything going on right now. It's really just the Trail of Crumbs and a couple food. Gotta hope for something good to happen soon. Let's pay double black for that. Maybe I have some green adamant thing I'm not thinking of. And I can always make 2 black if I need to with the Acolyte. Oh no, this was silly because I have to tap. Well, whatever. Reveal a permanent. How about this one? Well, I did a lot, but my board state hasn't really changed. Way too many lands this game. Right? Like 5 spells, 8 lands. And didn't I start with 4 spells and 3 lands? So I've only drawn 1 spell all game? Very sad. We're not out of it by any means. Okay. Wow, proactively fooding me. Okay, that's exciting. Yeah, I think that attack is fine. I will... Do I double block? I'd rather trade with the Acolyte, is the thing. I think I don't double block. This 1/3 is quite useful. The 4/4 handles most of their board right now. The 4/2 is still an issue. If they attack me, I think I'm going to take it again. No, I should just trade with the 4/4. No, because there's so many... I can, like, play a 2/2 and trade with it, right? You really going to sack 3 things for this? You can't, can you? Am I dumb? What am I missing? You're going to sack 2 things and triple 3 for 1 yourself? That's fine. Okay. I know I'm at 6, but I still have 2 food. Like, my whole deck is food. That's a good one. Actually, I might play that now instead of the 2/2 because a 5/5 is great. Okay, I think that's fine. I have a 2/2 and like a 1/3 to block this with. That's fine. Actually surprised they... Why not cast this as an adventure? It must have already been in the adventure zone and I didn't notice. I don't think so. They have another knight. It would have done something. If I cast the witch, I can't sack a food and draw next turn. Is that okay? I think I'll hang on to the witch, actually. That's fine. This is a permanent card? Yes. There's 2 more Trails of Crumbs in there. I could be drawing double off of all this food if I can finally hit one. I don't think it matters how I tap here. Sure. It's an instant, but it costs 3, so I can't use it right now. Let's use it now, though. How is all this green suddenly tapped? What? Did it tap like triple green for that? Oh, I must have tapped black, green, green for this. I see. Well, a 1/1 Death Toucher is pretty cool. Swamp's pretty cool. 5 mana means I can sack a food to draw and still afford to play something for 2. Or for 1 if I want to swing with the Ginger Brute. 24 cards to 18, so I'll mill out first, but not anytime soon. I don't think I need to draw yet. Let's just get out the Curious Pair and swing with the Ginger Brute. And also get out this as a combat trick, I guess? Maybe? No, I think I'd rather hold that up. There's the other Trail of Crumbs. Yes, that's the tap I want. I should have checked this tap. Black and black, please. Let's swing with still just the Gingerbrute, I think. This is too important a blocker to give up at the moment. Four mana is what it costs to sack a food and draw 2. But I think I want to get a witch out. So I can start lobbing food at them instead of eating it myself. Sure. Maybe I should have done that prior to sacking the food this turn. Ooh, that's... they don't have an oven yet. It's probably okay. Activate which should draw first? That player. Wow. That's a really nice sorcery to have drawn. My hand is mostly green. Let's tap another swamp, I guess. Still 13 cards. It's 8 damage. Okay, I accept. Hold up a combat trick? I was sort of planning to cast this guy, I guess. But then I drew all this other good stuff and I attacked. I mean, they can't kill me, can they? No. But I think I want to hold up a combat trick, so... slash eating the food, I guess, as a matter of last resort. They're dead next turn, so... yeah, okay. Well, I guess they get to make a food and gain some life from this. Goes there. Eat the... I don't know if I want to let them cycle the cat, do I? It actually blocks more damage to do this. Even though it doesn't kill the cat, that's not that important. 2/2 here. Now what am I taking? 4... 10? Okay, let's take less than that. Let's kill this thing with a combat trick. And then bounce off 2 more. I'm now taking 4. Fine. Doesn't do anything. Okay. So I could use my combat trick here to make this die and this live. But that doesn't matter, right? They only have 8 life, like they're just dead. So I pass. Oh no, 10, 11 life? Counting the food? Maybe I could have done something with the combat trick there. I don't know. It would have been pretty cool. I sort of thought I was killing them this turn, but I realize now that I'm not. I think swinging with this still makes sense. I can swing with this and they have to block or they're dead. So this has to be blocked here, which means all of these get in. That's 3, 6, 7 damage plus a carver. Oh, don't attack with the witch. 3, 6 damage. Activate a witch for 3 and carver for 2 is still lethal, I think. Yeah. Okay. I didn't calculate lethal, but I did have it. So using the combat trick in that combat was actually when they were attacking me. Not using it was correct. I just didn't really completely reason out why it was correct, or rather I did, but I did so incorrectly. Okay, Once Upon a Time is a great opener. What do I need? Oh, a 1-drop would be nice, huh? I can't even cast this guy. I don't have 2 forests. I don't really want to witch that badly. Curious Pear, I could make a food? I can make a food and then get the 1/3. Or I could just put down a 1/1 Death Toucher. I don't know what kind of deck we're up against. 2 Tempting Witches on the bottom makes my food a bit weaker. But it's probably still good. And this curves out one, does something useful on 1 and 2. Well, that's a nuisance to deal with, huh? Wow, okay. I'm not eating this food. You can't make me. Out muscle. Put a 1/1 counter and then it fights. Huh? That seems good, right? I mean, I don't love that I'm just using it on these 2 piece of garbage creatures. Oh, I could just use the tree folk here, actually. Sure, why not? And I'm tempted not to attack here. I'm pretty sure they're the aggressor in this matchup. With cards like this out there, they seem to believe that as well. I'm not dumb enough to block that, I don't think. It's just way too risky. Okay, they have a combat trick. They apparently don't have something proactive they want to do. What do I do about this? I mean, I guess I swing back since I'm not blocking based on their combat trick. I could outmuscle the 2-1. It seems a little weak. Let's see if they counter Curious Pair. It's a 2-for-1 value. You kill my food and my 1/3 with a single counterspell. No. Okay. Ah, if I play the Curious Pair, I don't have any green mana left. I really don't think Outmuscle is going to work. I'm just going to sit back. This time I will block because I have the mana for my own combat trick. To make this a 5/7. Should be tough for them to get through that. Okay. Still just a 4/1. Four two, excuse me. Yep. Now it's a 6/4. Doesn't match up well against a 5/7. Great. It worked. Now we swing in and play a 6/5. Fires of Invention. Wow, this is a card? Only during your turn, twice per turn. Okay, so they don't have to pay for things, but they can cast 2 things worth up to 6. Okay. And only during your turn. So we don't have to worry about any counter spells or anything like that. I can't give something adamant, but I can kill Grumgully. Is there any reason not to play this swamp? Oh, I can! No. I could spend a green to gain a green. I see. Alright, let's outmuscle like this. I'd rather have a 4/6 and a 6/5 than have like a small creature and one giant one. Living the dream. Okay, enjoy your 2 spells. They better be good. Oh! Wait, you can only... Okay, yeah, they can cast things from exile that way. Wow! What a nice little combo. I don't know if it's going to be good enough, though. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I have lethal now. Oh no, this is... I only have the creature half of this. I can't kill them. I can only do 6. Alright, I should look at what they're going to do next turn. Merchant of the Veil doesn't matter. This is flash, but they can't cast it on my turn. Okay, very funny. I guess it makes sense still to sack the Fabled Passage because it thins out your deck, but the funny thing is, you know, the Fabled Passage increases their land count by 1, so it still lets them cast more expensive cards. It's just as good as a land that, like, taps for mana. Except that, like, this they can tap for mana to pay for abilities, which could matter a little. I don't know. Just get stomped, you stupid Izzet decks. Don't you know this game is all about big beaters? Once upon a time, a curious pair wandered into the woods They found some food, but they just left it on the ground and beat the shit out of everyone they ran into. That was the story of this game, right? It started with Once Upon a Time, Curious Pair, the food, and then eventually they were a 4-6. They were attacked by a rabid wolf, but they shrugged it off, and then just like beat up the wicked old witch. There was no witch though, sadly, just my opponent. Was that player the one whose name was like EDH General or something like that, or was that someone a while ago? I've sort of lost track. G3K0? Gecko, maybe? Oh boy. I don't have any forests. I really need forests. All I can cast is a Ginger Brute, you know? And then on 4 mana, if I hit a forest, I could cast this. Oh, what is that? That's like the Yargle and whatever art from Mom. I know I'm supposed to mulligan this. I'm trying to convince myself that I can keep it somehow, but I just can't. Okay, that's fine. A Curious Pair, I guess. Hopefully they don't have any plan to kill me quickly. Hopefully their plan is just to chill out for a while. I don't know. They seem to be playing creatures very rudely. Oh, this is a good blocker, though. I can't actually, like, cast Curious Pair both halves, because I only have 1 green. So I think it is the Witch. What was the sacrifice by the creature or artifact? Yeah. Okay, they're drawing. I'm pretty sure I want the Acolyte here. Why didn't I cast this last turn? This was even better than the 1-3. I'm not sure what was going on there. This is only a 4/4 unless I draw a forest, huh? And if I draw a swamp, I can cast it. If I draw a forest, I can make it a 5/5. And otherwise, I can't use it at all. But this noble is pretty scary right now. Actually, I could have double blocked. I should have, maybe. So I can cast the 4/4. What if I didn't do that, though? What if I, like, made a food and a Ginger Brute and another Witch? Okay, yeah. I mean, this is a lot of damage. Oh. They're not going to get to attack with the 2/2 this way. Should have attacked first, I think, right? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cast Adamant, baby. Let's go. How do you like them apples? I don't know. Maybe I could swing with the Ginger Brute here. Probably should. But it could be useful as a multi-block against, like, some threatened pumps with the Noble or something. No, probably not. I think I just missed the damage. The thing is, if they can, like, bake the Garen Brig into a pie, I'm pretty screwed. Also, they could have an 8/8. Yeah, that could happen. My removal is basically 1 out muscle, which will never kill this. So I guess that's a problem. This won't actually make me a food token. I could wait on it, but... Oh, actually, hang on. Let's... Draw? Yeah, that tap looks fine. Okay, that's a nice card. Can't cast it this turn, obviously. I think I want to hang on to the 3 mana to let me sack a food and draw. If I block with everything, I might be able to kill this. But if they have a single combat trick, I'm just absolutely roasted. And if they don't have a combat trick, I'm just in very bad shape. I think it's better to chump with the Ginger Brute here. So no attacks, no mana spent. Sure. And now, see, if I play this turn, I have a realistic double block threat. Oh my god. It's a 4/2 when you gain life. Okay. I don't have any exile for it. But I do have a 5/5 that can just, like, block it forever, hopefully. So I think it's pretty important to play this turn, which means I can't really do anything else, except activate Curious Pair, I guess? Oh. Well, I'm missing out on the counters if I do it this way, aren't I? What if I made counters and played Curious Pair? Like, make this a 7/7? It's probably going to die is the thing. Let's put them here. I think I want to just chump a 1/3. This is just buying me time. Trying to get a multi-block on this is just too ambitious, probably. until I have this guy in play, and then I can do a real multi-block. If it's a 10-10, they actually get to kill both, which I didn't realize. So maybe it was more important to get this out last turn so I could block while it's still just a 9-9? I don't know. Ah. Yes, that's pretty cool. Eat the pigs so you can eat... I mean, they're not really eating it. I don't know. He's killing the pigs so they can eat the pigs? This is 13. This is big enough for most combat tricks. You know what? Let's do it like this. Just kill whatever you want. Even Insatiable Appetite doesn't keep the giant alive, although it does ruin me pretty badly. That's an interesting decision. I wonder what... Oh my god, they get the giant back. Oh no. Ah! That's me making pig noises, I guess. Scry? Ah. Witch's Cottage gets me back the Garenbrig Paladin, which seems pretty cool. And guarantees I hit something off of this. Oh god, Golgari mirrors take forever. I don't know how I'm supposed to kill them, by the way. With Revenge of Ravens, like, they have more food than I do. I don't know. Like, I can't just say, oh, I'll throw food at them to make up the difference, because they can eat food as fast as I can throw it. Approximately. I don't think I can deck them. Well, somehow they're 4 cards deeper than I am. But I have draw? Like, I have a lot of draw. Do I have, like, what do I have that wins? Outmuscle can never kill an 11-11. Yeah, pretty much nothing. I guess I could find the Foulmire Knight. Is it on the bottom or something? No, it's okay. That's a Death Toucher, but it doesn't kill them. Two of them, okay. Yeah, pay Adamant, please. Pass? I don't know what this card is, but it's probably not a combat trick, right? So I can double block this and just lose one creature, or both creatures rather, but like not more than that at least. Oh, or just one if I use the combat trick here. Yeah, that seems nice. I'm gonna go for it. I could throw in, like, a Curious Pair just as some sort of weird insurance against them having a trick. Okay, fine. Oh, God. It just never ends, does it? Well, I have 5/5s, I guess. Cauldron. Does that do anything? No. I mean, I'm going to play it, but it doesn't do anything. Is a 3/2 any good? Yeah. Sort of. I just don't see how we ever win. Please, throw all your food at me. That makes sense. You should eat the pigs. Slaughter the pigs, I guess. I don't understand why you're throwing the food at me, though. Like, surely you have other uses for food in your deck, and I'm at 20? I don't know. This doesn't do anything. No attacks is goodish news, I guess? So if I want to win on mill, I do have to stop drawing soon. I could start chucking food at them. I don't know. No, don't you do that. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't have any adamant stuff, but... This is a good combat trick to discourage any shenanigans. I don't know, maybe I'll just let them throw all their food at me and see what happens? But I want to draw something this turn, and I have to decide how the food is being spent. Probably, I guess I should just gain life. They still have 3 food, and they apparently want to throw it at me. Because this food is all their life gain, right? I only need, like, 6 food to kill them? Doesn't seem impossible for this deck. Assuming they throw all their food at me. Uh-oh, this is a good card, isn't it? 6 mana Planeswalker with a 0 to make 2 wolves. Oh my god, this is so gross. What the hell? This only damages creatures even.
That's my kind.
What is this shit?
You're not scared of dogs, are you?
I can't beat that. No wonder they've been trying to do damage to me. They just need Garrick, and then they can swing for 1,000 trample. I mean, I should have played the wit. No. Yeah, because I can't actually draw. No, I kept it because I wanted Cauldron, but okay. What the hell? They can actually ultimate this next turn by sacking these to pump the nobles, and then I think I just die. Let's see if I have something that does something in the deck, maybe? Doesn't really do anything, but I'll take it. Miracles? No, not really. This is the problem I foresaw when deck building, is that we don't have a way to win. We could show them the third Trail of Crumbs. That would be kind of funny. But I just lose now. At least we won't give them the satisfaction of getting any Revenge of Ravens value. How do you like that? 3 mana do nothing. 4 mana do nothing. Doesn't really matter if you win the game, of course. Or rather, if you win the game, it doesn't matter that you played a 4 mana do nothing spell. If anything, it makes you feel smug. So you should sack the wolves to the nobles here. At least one of them. You could sack both. Probably should sack both. Or maybe you sack the Deathless Knight, actually. Yeah, a wolf and a Deathless Knight makes sense, because this has haste, and you can bring it back by sacking a food. Oh, but right, they want to sack the wolf to get the loyalty counter. Or maybe they're just gonna -6 Garrick now and kill me? I'm not sure.
Remember,
Okay. They get fewer wolves in total, but they get this attack, and I'll just concede, I guess. Here. How much do you hit me for, would you say? GG. +7, or +5, +5. Very good. There you go. Close one. Close one. Ugh. So yeah, now it makes sense why they were sacking all their foods to do damage to me instead of to heal, because, or to gain life, I guess we would say. Because they knew that as soon as they hit Garrick, they could hit me for 1,000, and so, like, having my life total lower matters more than having theirs higher. Soroiki? Sir Oiki? 2 tap lands is a little bit sad, but this is playable. Curious Pair on 2 and on 3. Maybe. Ooh, okay. An untapped land is nice. Sort of. I'm not going to use it right now, but I think it is good in the future. I don't like this guy. Oh. Trail of Crumbs. I could play that this turn. But I'm not sacking any food just yet. So I think let's get the other tap land out while I can, without hurting myself too much. Very slow start. but there's some payoff potentially coming in the future. This also likes adventures? Yeah, so green-white adventures, sure. A 2/2 flyer, pretty much unbeatable for my deck. Scry for lands. A second Trail of Crumbs, huh? I think I just want more land. Like, I have one out muscle that could deal with this. Oh, what the hell? I see. Okay. I was kind of scared to block if they had just like... But I would have blocked, so they were right to tap. Well... I guess we race? Is that right? Just put 2 counters on this and swing? Ah! Okay, well, a 5/5 flyer is even more unbeatable for this deck. Okay, let's... Curious Pair. 4 mana left. If I want to play this, I can't do anything else. I guess I'm just dumb. Maybe Trail of Crumbs and Sack of Food is the rest of my expenditure? I'll outrace them by gaining life? I do think I still need to be attacking. Holding back a 4/5 to block the 1/1 is just not a winning plan. Actually, wait, why did I play the Trail of Crumbs if I don't have the mana to draw from it? I should have just played a Curious Pair as a 1/3, and then I could be blocking this. Yes, this was a mistake. That's a really strong card. If my deck had removal, we'd be in better shape. I mean, drawing out muscle, I can kill this, right? That would give me some play. Okay. Not swinging with the 1/1. That's interesting. They plan to chump, I guess. That is not an out muscle. 5 mana. I'm gonna need to eat... Well, I don't have to eat a food. But this thing potentially is huge. Curious Pair plus an Acolyte? I guess swing. Let's see, I should have done that before playing this. If they can give, like, this thing +2/+2, I'm dead if I... But, you know, oh well. I need more mana and more creatures, so... We're probably going to lose this game, but I think... Playing as though they don't have a way to kill me this turn is the way to maybe win. Another non-human, I see. Okay, a Death Toucher is actually good. It doesn't deal with the flyer problem, but it deals with this 2/2 that could get very large. +8, +8! Oh, unlucky. Doesn't exist. So I need to eat 2 food to not die. Which means this is the only mana I can spend. Go. There were 1 or 2 reach creatures I passed up in the draft. Not that they would be helping much against a 5/5, but Outmuscle still might win. Once in future, what are they getting back? A return to... There's the Outmuscle. Okay, okay. We ballin' here, maybe? Green, green, green. Do I want to pay the adamant for this? I think so. So then I can swing with this. I could tap the Acolyte to still play, like, a Tempting Witch, I guess. Oh, not a Tempting Witch, but a Curious Pair. Creature I control, creature I don't control. Now, they have another flyer coming. Oh my god. They're so brave. What if I had a combat trick? I don't know. This flyer is how big? It's a 2/3. Oh, that's a flyer also! Oh no. Maybe they don't have... They don't have artifacts or enchantments right now. It would have to be this card here. I have a Death Toucher. It's very much dedicated to blocking that 5/5. Oh, wait a minute. Tempting Witch is lethal now, isn't it? Not till next turn, of course. I could play a 6/5. But what I need to do is get out this Witch. And I guess I could play this too? Just in case. Now, if they threaten to kill me with a flyer, I will have to sack the food and therefore my win condition. But if they can't do that, I can kill them. Oh, what am I... No, that's so sad. Okay. I forgot about that. Well, okay, the next food card I draw is also lethal, I guess. I knew they had that, but I forgot. Like it's face up, but it's really far away. Alright, that's 4 damage. But What? How's my counterattack looking? Like, maybe I just killed him? I have 7 attackers. They have 5 blockers. 2 of them get in? They could let in 2 of the 1s and not die. Ah, no. Look. Well, yeah. Well, they're going to have to lose most of their board. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how this is going to turn out, but I didn't draw a food card. I don't have a way to get a food card. This is the only way to not die, to overload them as much as possible. This one, I think. I don't want it to die. I mean, they're going to chump here. Trade there. This 2 has to be blocked by something. Let's say that. Yeah, this doesn't really work, I don't think. I don't think I can cause this to die. Except by making the Death Toucher bigger, I guess? No, that doesn't work either. Can I force them to lose a flyer? Another target attacking creature. I think I can't, but this is my best. I don't know. Yeah. Only get in for 2. Was this the game where I missed 1 damage by not attacking with something? That was a Ginger Brute game, so that wasn't this game. I mean, GG, you got me. I mean, that was a good game. I was very lucky to draw into the only out in my whole deck for their 3 mana play. Just in time, but like not quite in time as it turns out. I can't be too mad about my luck on that one. I think I got lucky enough, and it just wasn't quite enough. I had a slow start. Oh, I wonder... Wasn't this the game, maybe, where I played a Trail of Crumbs early when I could have played a Curious Pair, and then I didn't have a chance to sack the food to use the breadcrumb Trail of Crumbs anytime soon? Maybe in that way I could have gotten in 1 damage, or there's some way I could have swung with a 1/3 at some point that might have gotten in. Like, I think, if you, like, started from knowing how the game ended and watched it in reverse, you would find a spot where you would say, ah, that was lethal. You could have attacked there, and then they wouldn't have blocked, and then if you fast forward to the end of the game, everything else would be the same, but they would have taken 1 more damage. Probably there was such a spot. But I can't think what it was. You know, as always, I don't know. I was going to say, feel free to let me know in the comments. What a great way to drive engagement, right? But A, nobody watches these videos. And B, I don't know. I'm not really that excited about someone saying, oh, at 1 hour 27, you could have attacked with your Curious Pair. And I don't know. Don't nobody tell me I made a mistake. How about that? I mean, I'm keeping this, I guess. And I think we're opening with the tap land here. It's not very important to get the Curious Pair out immediately. the heck is that? Oh, that's a forest, huh? There you go, my 3-mana land war elves. Take that. Well, kind of a cool... Yeah, okay. You can just give me a 4/4 trampler, I guess. About to be a 6/6 trampler, maybe? They might bake it into a pie, which would be... Oh, also they have that. Oh, I can adamant the out muscle to kill the Death Toucher and then swing in for 5 trample. That does seem kind of cool, doesn't it? One counter, it fights. This creature, that creature. Adamantly. Wow! Amazing! They used the color fixing to find an island to opt again! Wow! What the heck is this? I could make a 6/5. So what is this? This makes food somehow? When it damages a creature. Okay. I could make a 6/5. But I think I'd rather swing for 7, make a food... Oh, swing for 9 and make a food? And just go all in against them having removal? Just say it's not going to happen? Okay, that's not removal. Have fun with my 7/7, I guess. Yeah, I just want to play a 6/5 this turn, I think. Let's see. If I swing with both, they could just block here. So I have to swing with this only. No. Okay, it looks like that'll do it. Yeah, I mean, going all in on the 7/7 Trampler was a little scary. It was sort of, you know, it seems in some sense more responsible to like, oh, just play the 6/5. Then you have 2 big creatures. You don't want to commit everything to this one creature in case they can kill it. But, you know, I think if I had done that, they would not be dead here. I think I needed to go for the more aggressive line of, you know, get 2 counters on this thing so that it's unbeatable, and then start swinging. And just hope they can't kill it. You know, you can't play around everything. And this time, given the game state the way it was, it seemed to me that what I couldn't play around was them having a way to kill a 7/7. And they didn't, so... Mm-hmm. Bake into a Pie is a very good card. They were running black, but they were also 3 colors, so double pip cards are a little tough to run. Still, I think they would be drafting every Bake into a Pie they see, probably. Mycosynth lettuce. Okay, sure. Cute. This is probably never going to activate, so I can just play as a tap land on one, then this on the witch? Or maybe some weird outmuscle? Probably not, right? How outmuscling with the witch is not going to be very good. Is it? Nope, sorry, that's a swamp. I think the responsible thing to do is just cast the Curious Pair as a 1/3, but I lose all the value. I could play Trail of Crumbs instead. Next turn, play the Witch. Like, have a food to sack to all that stuff. But given the way they're playing, I feel like... And also the fact I only have 1 green mana anyway, so... I think I'm just supposed to have a 1/3. I need to be more defensive against a start like this. Not try to squeeze out all the value of my cards. It's going to be a 4/5, huh? Equip 3. I mean, that's their whole turn. Problem is I can't even outmuscle it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Concede? How dare you have a lance? I'd be pretty happy if I could return that to nature, but there's none of those in my deck. I don't remember if I was offered any in the draft. I don't think so. Well, maybe. Maybe I took one and sideboarded it. I don't know. Really? A cat? I guess we just play this, right? Well, it has this +2/+2 on it. Is that useful somehow? Maybe I put counters. On this to make it a 3/5 so it can block? Maybe that's not so bad. They're probably going to have some trick or some removal or something, but I have to try. This is adamant, but that's not helping yet. Okay. Maybe just Trail of Crumbs into Sack of Food and draw a card? Because once I have 6 mana, there's more I can do, I think. Like this guy, right? A 6/5 is pretty cool. Sack it preemptively and so they can't... I don't know. There's not really any particular reason. Okay, a Death Toucher is pretty cool. I just like, in general, right, you want to do stuff as late as possible. And suppose opponent were hitting me down to 1. You might say, oh, I'll be at 1. I don't need to sack the food until the end of their end step, right? But there is a downside to that, which is like, what if they have 2 lightning bolts, right? You go down to, or they have a lightning bolt. You go down to 1, you sack the food, they shoot you in the face with a lightning bolt. You die in response to the food trigger. Whereas if you had used the food before you were low on life, there would be no time when you were low enough for lightning bolt to kill you. That kind of thing. Anyway, I'm just going to play a tree folk. Now I have a blocker. And an out muscle target. Is this stable? Not yet, but maybe. Depends how bad their hand is. I hate this thing. Uh-oh. Yeah? You got me on that. They know I have a Death Toucher, though. They don't know that I have out muscle to go with the Death Toucher, which is cute. How much mana? This is 7, so I can't play a 4 and an out muscle, huh? But I could play out muscle, draw a card with food. But I can't then get the Death Toucher down. Okay, let's draw. I think I can afford this. I hope I can. They are black, so they might be running like a witch to start throwing food at me. But I think I'll be okay. Next turn I'll have 8. Will I have 5 green sources? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. No, this is a swamp. So I can't play this and Adamant the out muscle, but it'll be fine to just play the out muscle if necessary. Okay, let's try this block. I know they get to bring the cat back, but it costs them a food. And it saves my Death Toucher. Gets use out of the combat trick, right? Like, this play was not, like, necessarily 100% the best, but I think it was good. What is this? More pie shit? Some Adamant black card. No. They have an Adamant red card? A Slaying Fire? Slaying Fire is really bad for me because it makes out muscle dead. Out muscle's a sorcery, right? Yeah. But I can just play a 4/4, I think. That's a decent creature right now. And then pass. I still have a Death Toucher. It's not a Slaying Fire. Why did they want to be so adamant then? Okay. I mean, they might have a Slaying Fire, but I think they would be using it on the 4/4 if they'd had it. Maybe not. Maybe they're saving it for my face once they get in 1 more damage with the cat. They've been so careful to tap lots of black. I still think... Well, no, this time they... Oh, that's an instant. I had no idea. Not relevant right now, of course. Okay. I think that's fine. Because I have out muscle to kill it. The Death Toucher? Oh, non-target. It has to be a human. I see. Fine. Well, you don't seem to have any attacks. Sure. Let's make this a 5/5, I think. If I pay adamant, I'll only have 1 green left. Is that okay? I'm not attacking with this, so I don't think I need to pay adamant, actually. I think I can afford a Trail of Crumbs. I'm not dying this turn, so I don't need to be able to sack food and pay for it at the moment. Don't kill my 5/5, don't you dare. I won't like it. It's Trail of Crumbs, not Trail of Breadcrumbs. I'm sure I said breadcrumbs once or twice. I don't know what I've been saying most of the time. Okay, that's fine. That card wasn't that great. Big problem is this, right? I'm going to stop playing my forests, basically. Or my cards in general. Actually, maybe I could trick them into thinking it'll attack as a flyer when actually it won't. Sure. Let's just play out my stuff. When it attacks, if 2 or fewer. Okay. Maybe I should have hung on to the forest. 2 or fewer. Because I can only... Well, no, I can draw a lot of cards. Hopefully. No attacks. I don't know. Maybe I should swing with the 5/5? I don't think I'm quite in that position yet, but maybe I am. So the idea is if they attack with their 4/5, thinking it'll gain flying, I respond to the trigger by drawing 2 cards. It doesn't gain flying. It trades with my Death Toucher. That's the idea. I think they're reading the card carefully to figure out how that works. So we might not fool them, but that's okay. It's worth a try, I think. Okay. They're not going to go for it. All right, fair enough. Seemed worth a try. Players have made mistakes before. But I should have known someone named Mycosynth Lettuce was way too cool to misread a card. Or not think through all the consequences. 19 cards left is plenty. Sure. Yeah? Maybe I'll start shooting him in the head here. Sure. A food is kind of cool. So is a 5/5. I guess 5/5's not that great against their current board, actually. I might just prefer a food token. Oh, here I actually can't play the Garenbrig Paladin because of what I've just done. I wouldn't have enough mana to draw back up to 3 cards, and this would be able to get in. So we sit on this and draw 3. Sure. I'll double block that. I lose my Death Toucher, but that's not that bad. Weird damage order, but fine. Barrow Witches to bring it back. Okay, pretty cool. Yeah. None of this shit has haste. Another witch. Anything I need out of the Witch's Cottage? Tree Folk is maybe better than a third witch. Because it would let me put counters on my Ginger Brute. I think I'll take the cottage. I can only spend so much mana at one time. It's adamant that. What is this, 5 mana? It's not a lot. Oh, I could have sacked food main phase to draw and play this instead of playing. But I think the 5/5 is good. I think I like having this. That forest I didn't play when I was trying to trick them into, like, attacking. It's still in my hand, and I wish it were on the table, so there was a cost for that bluff. Not bluff, that... I don't know. Is it really a bluff when, like, your opponent can see face up what you could do, but they might just not realize it? Mill 4. Put a creature from the graveyard onto the battlefield with a counter. That's sort of bad. They're going to choose the dragon, maybe? To steal my Garenbrig Paladin? No, they're going to take Kara. Interesting. It's a very big Kara. I'm not sure why you're focusing so much effort on that, though. This costs 2, right? Yeah. It's the same cost as sacking a food. It just gives you an alternate way to do it. Because this like can't do anything, right? It just pings me for 1, or I can block it. Doesn't seem all that great. So, nothing very important to kill with Cauldron. So I think we're just going to use the Witch. That player, this food. And I'm just going to draw 1, apparently. Which is fine. Can't catch me. What is this? For 7 mana? I don't really need to sack any food this turn. So I could spend this all, if I wanted. This would be a 6/5, which is useful. I don't want to let the Reaper of Night in. I could play this and then draw a card, but it's a little bit dangerous. I don't know. I could hold up Scalding Cauldron. I could activate Scalding Cauldron. I don't know. I mean, I think I just play nothing. Hold up Scalding Cauldron. Well, if I'm going to do nothing, I think I can afford to do this instead. We represent lethal next turn with the Ginger Brute and the 2 Witches. So you're going to have to find something decent. Cards in deck 9, okay. They only have 10. They've been getting good value out of this Merchant of the Veil. Yep. It's a mountain. Congratulations. I still think they, I don't know, maybe could have picked up the dragon. I don't know. Sorcerer's Broom, okay. Wow, you get another Sorcerer's Broom. Amazing. It doesn't have haste, so I don't really care. Ginger Brute can only be blocked by creatures with haste is the trick we're using here. So it's not unblockable, but not many creatures can block it. Slaying Fire. Well, the thing is, this is a food. So I also had 9 damage via the Witches. Very funny. All right, and actually in between games, Zephind has joined us just to watch the last 2, surely 2 games, not the last 1 game.
Yeah, definitely last 2 games. I just skipped all the boring parts
Yeah.
here for the exciting part.
I think last game was the first time I had all 3 Trail of Crumbs in play. It's so slow. I've sometimes had to like bottom it when scrying or whatever, in favor of something else, but it's really nice for the like slowish mid games. Yes, I accept this. I mean, I don't have... I can't do much, but I can draw. Oh! Once upon a time. How nice.
What was your pack one, pick one?
Oh, gosh. I don't remember. It was something green, I think. I'm not even sure it's in my deck anymore. Yeah, I'm looking at what's in my deck, and I don't think any of those were pack one, pick one.
Is that Lord they got Barry? Never seen any commander, so I don't know.
Oh, I haven't seen it in a while. What is this thing's deal? Okay, so it's like a go wide kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Trail of Crumbs, or no, surely we activate the Curious Pair, or get the Curious Pair on board so I have a creature. I'm gonna go actually double check how my draft went. What did I take back one, pick one? Draft. Oh, really? It was that bad of a... Is that my pick? Yeah. I picked the Foulmire Knight, pick one.
No.
Yeah,
Really?
it was... I don't know how that happened.
Okay.
Okay, what did they do? They played a 2/3 ramp creature.
Seems like they're just playing your deck, but better.
They have white stuff, and yeah, I mean it does look that way. So Curious Pair again for food, and I guess we better start drawing. Yeah, I don't know why I took this Foulmire Knight. I could have had Deathless Knight, which would have worked out so much better for the green-black deck. What the... Sir Alan, okay, why... How come you came here and messed up my whole draft? This is terrible.
Well, you told me you were playing the finale, so
Yeah.
I had to see the last. I mean,
Lord.
you have out muscle in your hand. You just don't have a good.
Yeah. Okay, but I have so much food. So I'm sure I'll win that way somehow. I have one of these. It's never done anything in the whole draft, but... Come on, where's my Foulmire Knight? Get that Death Toucher out. Let's see. Kinda think we just draw two here.
Yeah.
A forest might be good because of Gingerbread Cabin, I guess, but... Yeah, I take this because I can Adamant it next turn with the cabin. And then a 5/5 is useful. Although... I'm about to get absolutely rolled by these two. They can order the triggers, so this is a 5/5 that gives everything, like... Yeah, this is going to be a 9/9 now? No, yeah, 9/9? They ordered it right! Oh no. How dare they? This is pretty bad.
So if that survives, you have a chance, I guess.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. If it dies, I
that's-
definitely don't have a chance.
Right.
But I think that both of these creatures are too much for me right now, and I can only kill one of them. Oh, come on, swing with the 2/3, don't be a baby. So I think the block is this. Take 7.
Right.
I don't need this to be adamant. I don't know which of these is actually more important to kill. Probably Sir Alan?
Yeah, because
And then I saved the rest of the
otherwise,
mana for a food token, I guess?
yeah.
I may as well pay the adamant in that case. Well, no. Once Upon a Time is instant speed, I guess. No! I'm dead. I'm dead. Alright, well, it was a good run.
Yeah, five wins is
Yeah.
profit, right?
Yeah. I think. Right. It's like you win 100 gems. That's my recollection. I mean, I guess technically not dead here. Oh, am I dead? I see. I forgot about this thing's trigger. Whoops. Well, there you go. The thrilling conclusion.
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Yeah, I mean, also not being here, that's why you lost the other 2 games.
Yeah. Also why I drafted the Fellmire Knight. Oh, man. Okay, well, I worked hard for some of my wins. I'll take them. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.